in the washroom.
There we go. Money.
We shot an interview in that stall before, actually.
I'll be in my trailer.
I like the hat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am a very happy Trailblazers fan right now.
Right.
It is a good time to be a Portland basketball fan.
More bootlegging, so retarded. Open up your bottles, let's get started. Reason why, reason redo, each track until it feels due. In fact, but it is just a few. More best you know this as soon as it's finished, but I don't follow to the dark. One of these sucks, I acknowledge it.
There's a music connection to this city, believe it or not,
Tell me.
through your band.
Yeah, I'm from there. I live in Portland now. I'm originally from Halifax, but I moved over to the West Coast in Vancouver for a lot of years. And a dual citizen, I was born. I did not earn it, but I run with it. I've been able to kind of go where I want every time I cross the border. I'm coming home. So I wanted to go see a new city. I liked what the West Coast had to offer, but I needed less people and less sprawl. And I really liked politically and comedically and strip club wise where Portland was at. Socially. It's the only West Coast city like it. And so I've made it my home. And I come back all the time. I travel all the time.
I smile and tell her thanks. I had never been in love before, but that was all dirty. Like, what am I in trouble for? Let's go kill it, rip the planet in half. Yeah, there'll be some river around here and there. Yeah, maybe I will sleep with them to forget my problems. Yes, that's exactly how I'll solve them.
So we got to talk about Blotto, your new one.
Yes.
Incredible album art. The thing I got to talk to you the most about is, did you learn how to sing before you learned how to rap? How did it come? I sing every day, and hearing that record, I'm just like, yes, he's continuing to sing.
Singing was something that my mom dug. Everybody who I made music with rapped. And to me, trying to do something special, I was always interested in harmony. I was always interested in melody. And that's what I gravitated to with what I listened to. But I couldn't sing right because I didn't know how to project. And I didn't know how other people sang. I was a trial and error guy. It took me a long time to know how to be comfortable singing and how to sing in a way that was comfortable to listen to. You know, that wasn't piercing and that like every voice has good points and bad points, and it's, as a singer, it's learning how to project it in the positive ways so that your voice sounds good and not shitty. I listen to everything. I mean, hip hop has been like what I came up with, but you know, I've been listening to every other kind of music for so long. My interests are much larger than just hip hop. I like hip hop itself. I like pulling in lots of different influences and twisting it up and remixing it into what I do. The record itself is about heartbreak and about growing up and dealing with the fact that the party does end and you got to clean up after it and you got to deal with that hangover. And do you want to do it again the next night? A lot of what I found was really important was the journey, was the experience at all costs and the lessons learned from it, and the friends made, and the travels accumulated, the miles accumulated. More than anything, the relationships built with humans, and that way of, I would get these comments at shows, and it always was prefaced was like, I don't want to like suck your dick or nothing, but I love your album. And I was like, you don't even have to preface it. You can just say a compliment and I'll be super humbled by it and thankful.
People are afraid to love each other.
It's a very hard thing, especially in hip hop. Like giving open props is seen, I mean, because hip hop's so fundamentally competition based. And so everybody's like, oh, I don't want to give him too much props, go to his head.
Like basketball.
Give me props. I love it. I love it. It's not a problem.
I've been autonomous, man, I've seen the walls fall. Seen the fallen rise and stop walking. Seen the calling chosen. As that never back frozen. Watching me, loving you, you're marking me. Talking to myself, you can't see what's stopping you from dropping me.
One thing that touched me on a personal level, I reached in super ass low. Mm-hmm. You said, my confidence is tied up in the money that I owe.
Yeah. You want to do something you love. And that's more important to you in a lot of ways than doing something that makes money or that satisfies your parents or fits what your girlfriend thinks. It's that dream that what you love doing will be sustainable. Not necessarily lucrative, but sustainable. And when people make the decision to take their hobby into their business, usually that is a really tough place to go. And it creates this tremendous sense of unease, which is that you don't have a fallback. And if your art doesn't make money, then your art is failing. doing it as a hobby is a safe way to do it, and you have a nice part-time job, or you sell some dime bags, or you do what you need to do. Serve, you know, like everything that is sustainable. You bartend, you do things that are going to create sustainability in your life, so you can do your music at a joyful place. Now I got so much money, it's no problem.
Yeah, and you're now, okay, fast forward a bit, producer, label executive. You know, Matthew is your real name.
Yeah.
So there's a business side to you now as well.
Yeah, it's been sort of the undercurrent throughout the time, but I spent the last 5 years in between Blotto and the previous album focusing on trying to underwrite the larger perspective of what I wanted to do, which was make music for people that was impactful and put out music that I could believe in and help build a community to sustain it. To me, community has always been the main thing that I dig. I dig community, and since the beginning, I've been a community-based guy. I like being a part of a community. I don't like being its leader, but I like being a leader in a community. I like to work with my people. I like to work with infrastructure. I like to build projects, and I like to put shit out that I love. Having various streams is how an artist like myself is able to live, is able to maintain. I mean, this is my job. This is what I do. I don't do other things. I haven't for 10 years. 5 years of when I started.
Feels
5
like
years
10.
ago. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm going out on this tour and I'm playing for people who are like, man, I saw you when I was 14, and they're like 39 now. No, I'm just don't do that.
What's coolin'? I ain't had a hit in a minute, and the phone ain't ringing, and I can't produce, feeling I got the juice. Money's running low, how low can it go? Confidence is caught up in the money that I owe. I can't go for the snow, I told folks I'm a toe. If they see me, they will know I'm just at home doing blah.
Well, I mean, I think we got to mention Mocha because to produce amazing music for yourself, to write over that and to sing over that, you also have an incredible ear. Mocha only can be said that this guy put him on.
Mocha Only is one of the longest serving, longest tenured geniuses that we have in Canada. He's absolutely original, always has been. His ability to hear harmony. I mean, I was deeply influenced by his use of harmony in his raps. He always did such a high grade, game changing hook sound, as well as his lyrics, crazy interesting and rhythmically different than anybody else.
Casual, I don't give a fuck. Like.
Just, and Flood the Market was his methodology. He was like, I'm gonna make a record for me, and I'm gonna make another record for me, and I'm gonna make another record for me, and now have one for you, and I'll make 7 more for me. And the connection in Canada is to this original, quirky, uniquely Canadian perspective on events.
We're funny people.
Funny, witty, intelligent, humbled people. We're humbled by the fact that we're not that great of a country overall. Like, we're not powerful, we're not like on the world stage in a lot of ways. And so people generally are more comfortable taking the piss. Like, sometimes the release as an artist is the greatest gift because you can deal with something and it can be very interpersonal, but I always try to shield my real person from Josh Martinez. The idea that I have an ability to write into a character that is of my own making, but deviates from it into something I want to be.
Eminem's first album.
Yeah, it's so real, and but you know, also like, you know, it's like he plays a character. He's something you're like, I can get with that.
He didn't actually kill his ex-girl.
He did not, though later albums would show that he was trying to.
Thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you.
All right, we need a little bit of help, Follow me.
Could an even speaker reach that point of
Everybody.
night? Then it comes time to climb into the bed alone and let the night descend. She likes me.
I like her.
We might blend in a slight blur, slice each other up and
And we push in work.
I will never fall the fuck off, I promise. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm just trying to be an artist.
But I wanna be the largest. I wanted to make it so damn bad. Sacrifice the life of every dream I had. Didn't give a shit if it make you mad. Pursuing my dream was the one true thing I had. Respect for my peers that I met on the set. I make the crowd sweat and collect respect. Get dabs and pounds and rap in towns I can't pronounce. Overseas shows money in these bank accounts. Yeah, I'm younger and I'm hungry as hell. This is magic, I'm on top of the world. All I'm thinking, man, I'm happy as hell. I can't believe it's all going so well. It's over now. It's only the beginning. It's over.